Hello, my name is Laura. If you're new here, welcome. I make videos about hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome to help educate, raise awareness, and to share my experiences living with this condition. Today I'd like to demonstrate how bendy I am. If you don't already know, the Ehlers-Danlos syndromes, as well as many of the other connective tissue disorders, they all share one thing in common, and that thing is hypermobility. So today I'd like to demonstrate my bendiness, not with the usual party tricks or anything, but with simple stretches that I remember doing in PE classes growing up. So first, let's start with the butterfly stretch, which is where you take your feet and you put them as close to your torso as possible, and then you push your knees down as far as they will go. And as you can see, my knees are completely down to the bed, and I don't feel any sort of stretch. And then I can also lean forward and completely put my head on the bed, also without feeling much of a stretch. So I'd say that really hasn't changed much at all. And for reference, I am 33 years old, and I have not stretched on a regular basis in about a decade, other than the occasional stretch to my hamstrings. So next would be a stretch where you take one leg in and you lay the other one out flat and you try to grab your toes. Now I can grab my toes quite easily, and then I can also put my head on the bed as well, although I am feeling quite a bit of a stretch in my hamstrings doing that, and I don't remember feeling that when I was little. Next would be a V-sit, and I remember we were supposed to lean forward as far as we could in PE class, and I can completely put my head on the bed still, although I used to get my torso completely flat, so that's changed. And then we're supposed to be able to grab our toes, which I can still do. And I can still put my head on the bed, but I am feeling quite a bit of a stretch in my hamstring again. And then there's also the stretch where you just lay your legs out flat and try to grab your toes, which I can just fine without any trouble. But I'm noticing when I bend forward, I'm feeling a lot of a stretch in my hamstrings, and I used to be able to put my head flat on my shins, which I definitely can't come close to anymore. Next would be the splits. I haven't attempted the splits in over a decade, so I'm probably going to fail miserably at this, but let's give it a try. I used to be able to do the splits all three ways when I was little, so I'm just going to try the easiest of the three for me. Okay, I'm going to lower my 33-year-old butt down as far as I can go. And that's about it right there, which isn't quite a perfect split, but pretty close, so not too bad. Let's see, what else? Oh, some arm stretches. I remember this one stretch where you pull kind of your elbow backwards and see how far down that will go. This feels about the same as it did growing up, so I don't think anything's changed there. And then reaching behind your back to grasp your hands together, which I can still do quite easily. Yep, no change there. And I think that's about it. So I really just wanted to demonstrate my bendiness, kind of just to prove that people with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome don't always necessarily have a contortionist level of bendiness. They're just significantly more bendy than those within their age group. So I'm curious to know how bendy you guys are, and if you have stiffened up over the years. So let me know down in the comment section. So if you thought this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are interested in seeing more videos like this, subscribe to my channel, and don't worry, it's completely free. As always, thanks for watching, and see you next time.